Hello, welcome back to Smithdale Farm. So I'm Danny, this is Katie. We've had a lot of new subscribers recently and we've just passed the one year mark of buying our land, so we thought we'd give you a little bit of a summary.
So on the 31st of July in 2020, we bought a piece of land in Spain. It's in the mountains in the V.18 region, which is in the south of Catalonia. It's actually about 12.5 acres of land on the mountainside with a little stone ruin.
So we bought the land between two different lockdowns in Spain, and we also disappeared back to the UK to get married. So we calculated we've spent around 30 days on the land in total in the last year, but despite that, we think we made a lot of progress.
So in this video, we're going to take you through everything that we've done in the last year, all the projects, everything that we've done on the land so far. For all the details of those projects, you can go back into our playlists and see everything that we've done, where we've documented it right from beginning to end, and we have about 20 videos or so that you can go back and watch. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to ask us about the land, the property, how we bought it, anything like that, do drop it down in the comments down below. We read every single one, and we will make videos in the future where we answer some of those questions as well.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to like it and subscribe if you haven't already.
We just finished in the notary office. We have a piece of paper that says that land is ours. I'm feeling pretty damn excited about it. And now we're just gonna drive to our new home.
Landowners in Catalonia.
Woo! We're just on the land for the first time as our land, and we're going to have a look around the house because last time we were here we didn't have the keys to be able to get inside, so for the first time we can actually have a look around our house. Let's go in. So inside there's like a kind of staircase that goes up to upstairs, and here you've got like the old kind of traditional trough, because I guess you probably would have had like a horse or a donkey or something in here. It's just a little way up here, up to the second floor, which is actually way bigger and much nicer than we expected it would be, which is an incredible surprise. We've decided we're going to start cleaning out the upstairs of the house and just kind of tidy things up a bit, but it looks like there's quite a lot of rat poop in here probably. We've seen some geckos crawling on the walls, there's a bat downstairs, so it needs a really good clean. So we've got gloves, masks, just going to try and give everything a really nice sweep out and yeah, see what it looks like afterwards. Well, after a bit of a sweep and a scrub, it's already looking 1,000 times better. Still a lot to do though. I think we're done for today. Today we are on our way down to the land. It's the first time that we're actually going back to the land since we bought it 2 months ago, which already seems like a ridiculous amount of time to have not been down there, but such is life. We have a couple of little kind of jobs on our to-do list and things that we would like to get done over this next couple of days. One of them being that we need to create a car parking space because there's nowhere to put the car on the actual land itself. We actually parked it just on the neighbour's land last time that we were down there. Just a on doing our very safe locking system at the moment. As we mentioned, we've not been here for 2 months, so we just kind of locked it up and left it. So yeah, hoping everything looks good inside. That looks relatively clean.
Oh, Jesus. You scared the crap out of me.
What?
Dead snake.
Dead snake? Oh my god.
So where would you like to sleep tonight?
Do we want to sleep next to the rats? Next to the snake bed? Or in the middle of the wilderness? I don't know. In the car?
We swallowed our pride. We were very underprepared in the end to stay. So we booked a night in town. As you can see, the light has gone.
Having given up on staying on the land last night, being horrendously underprepared, we stayed in a hotel. It's one that we've stayed in before, it's not stupidly expensive or anything, so we just decided to stay here for the night, and this morning we're going to go and buy some camping gear, so we're a little bit more prepared and can stay on the land tonight.
We've just been out to go buy a tent, so we've got somewhere to sleep tonight. It's just a case of what we'll do is clear a tent space first and then clear the parking space.
Our first night on the land. This week we are on our way back down to the land, but we're going on a bit of an adventure because we just got a beautiful little puppy and it's his first journey in the car. So we've only had him for about 4 weeks, and yeah, Paco is having a bit of a baptism of fire with a 2.5-hour journey down to the land from Barcelona. One of the first jobs we've decided we're going to do is make a toilet because it's kind of essential. So yeah, we're just going to build a frame, toilet seat on top, pretty simple. We're due a couple of quite cold nights, so rather than camping outside, we're going to camp inside the house, but we have a little problem. We have some windows, but the windows are just gaping holes, and of course that's going to let all the wind in and it's going to be freezing cold. So we've decided that we're going to block up one of them permanently and the other one we're going to make a fixed window.
So we're off on a little walk this morning, just from the house. We'll go have a look at the state of some of the bancals because there's been a bit of rain while we've not been here and some of them have got a bit worse. But what is nice is the cisterna had dropped about a foot by midsummer and it's clearly full and looks like it's been overflowing. So this here is the rain catchment area for the cisterna. It's a bit overgrown. Normally you keep this nice and clean. There's some channels dug in, and then this is the water entrance there with a little bit of something to stop random bits of brush and things going in. So this is the cisterna in the winter. And as you can see, the water level is right at the top. There's the little intake on the left there, and I don't know if you can see, but it's quite clear, but there is a bit of sediment at the bottom that needs to come out. And these bankals here over my left shoulder have much more damage to them compared to last time. Water has come down off the broken bankal. You can see the cistern is right there, so any overflow is likely to come down here. What we did find out recently, that was a little bit annoying. So the previous owner wasn't really like the family owner. He seemed to have been an agent that bought the land and then sold it on. And we found out recently that this guy came round and employed someone to chop down all the olive trees. And what they've done is they've chopped down all the trees basically at the base and sold the wood. But that now means the trees are not anywhere near as productive as they should be. It was 3-4 years ago that the trees were chopped, and a lot of them do have many shoots on. Some of them have olives, but the vast majority this year have not had olives. So this is the size of the trees that used to be on the land. You can see from the size of the trunk that they were quite big, well-established olive trees at one point, but now just bundles of twigs laid around the terraces.
Today we're doing something quite exciting because we're hosting our first friends on the land. They travel around Spain in a camper and we're just on the way down the mountain to go and meet them now. How do you thank friends for coming to visit? You put them to work. Some of these pieces of mountain rock are massive.
Seems the beginning is just like the end, and I can't change it. Everything I learned, I just unlearn again. And spend a lifetime, spend a lifetime, spend a lifetime waiting, forever rising, forever dying, valid true.
So it's coming towards the end of day 4 on the road build, and basically where we've got to is we've come all the way down and we're now kind of just in front of where the house is, so where we intend to turn in. What we've got left to do is the bit of kind of round towards the house. So Danny's just doing the bankal wall here, raking all of this across, and then eventually taking all the kind of stones that we've gathered and moving all that down. And of course we have a little helper who is more play, no work.
Spend a lifetime, spend a lifetime, spend a lifetime waiting, forever rising, forever dying.
These are the faces of 2 very tired road makers.
Spend a lifetime, spend a lifetime waiting, forever rising, forever dying, valid true.
This morning we've been scouting different terraces to look at where we can potentially build a shed/cabin. At the moment the terraces are really overgrown and they need a lot of clearing. There's all the old branches and twigs from old olive trees that were cut down, so all this needs clearing. We've got 3 or 4 terraces in mind, so we'll probably clear 3 or 4 terraces and then make a choice based on that.
It's the coldest hand that run down this land where the ocean lands. It's the tallest sound, the damn smallest crowd, but their hearts break loud. Far from ever feeling lost with me, I'll push you back towards the land and sea.
So you can see the size of the tree trunks, and that's the size that the olive trees used to be before they were cut down 3-4 years ago. The way olives grow is they send side shoots out from the base, and normally you have to trim these back, but because the tree's been cut, you've got these side shoots coming out from the side of the trunk. What we're trying to do is to keep the 3 to 4 strongest stems to continue on for the next year, and then we will trim these back even further in the coming years and with a little more experience.
So we've been blocking out where we're going to put the footers. We're not actually going to be making foundations as such, because this is going to be like a temporary building. So you can see here we've just kind of marked out the area more or less to the depth that it needs to be. Next time that we're down, we'll be ready to set the breeze blocks and then start on the actual base layer when the materials get delivered. It's delivery day!
She's up to. She always had a clingy guy that would catch her eyes to get sucked into. But then she threw me away. But then she threw me away. But then she threw me away.
A few problems with the twisted wood, but we're getting there.
We're on our way home back to Barcelona, but we've been stuck in traffic. So we're listening to Harry Potter, read by Stephen Fry, on Audible.
Next second, Harry had pulled out of the dive, his arm raised in triumph, the snitch clasped in his hand.
It's another delivery day. We are having 3 cubos, which are like the IBC water containers, the 1,000 litre water containers. We're having 3 of those delivered today, and we're hopefully going to use those to empty out part of the cisterna so that if it rains again we can collect more water, because it is totally full. cabin base is all tucked up, nice and safe. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
So with that, see you on the next one.